Hi there, welcome to my channel. Today we'll be studying about very important and interesting topic, that is hepatitis. So before moving on to the topic, I request you all to please subscribe my channel and support this channel. Okay, today we'll be studying about hepatitis. Hepatitis, we'll divide it into words. Hepa is nothing but hepatocytes. It refers to liver cells or hepatocyte, and itis refers to inflammation, right? Otitis, mastocytitis, stomatitis. So itis is inflammation. So as per the word, it is nothing but inflammation of hepatocytes. Then we'll be dividing hepatitis into types. So अगर हम ब्रॉड क्लासीफाई करें तो हेपेटाइटिस या तो इन्फेक्टिव टाइप होगा या तो नॉन इन्फेक्टिव टाइप होगा, राइट? इन्फेक्टिव टाइप और नॉन इन्फेक्टिव टाइप. सो इन इन्फेक्टिव, एज द नेम सजेस्ट, कुछ इन्फेक्शन की वजह से, इट कुड बी वायरल इन्फेक्शन, इट कुड बी बैक्टीरियल, इट कुड बी पैरासाइट, और इट कुड बी फंगल इन्फेक्शन. एंड देन अंडर non-infective types you will be getting autoimmune, right? Autoimmune type, जहाँ पे आपकी जो इम्यून सेल्स है दे स्टार्ट अटैकिंग द hepatocytes or the substances present in the liver, okay, like collagen and all those. So autoimmune type, then comes alcoholic, then non-alcoholic hepatitis, and at last metabolic hepatitis. So broad classification हमने किया, infective, non-infective, and in under non-infective this all comes, right? So आज हमारा focus रहेगा infective hepatitis पे, right? So infective hepatitis, as the name suggests, कि infection की वजह से आपका liver में inflammation हो रहा है, hepatitis हो रहा है. So this infective hepatitis is caused by hepatotropic viruses. Hepatotropic viruses, they belong to various families of viruses. तो हमने एक साथ उनको कर दिया and we gave the name A, B, C, D and E. So hepatotropic viruses. And some of the cases has been also registered by the infection of Epstein-Barr virus and parvovirus infection. And bacteria, as I said, bacteria, fungi and parasite may also cause hepatitis. So before moving on to hepatitis A, B, C, D and E, all those, हम एक general outlook देंगे under which side headings will be studying about the hepatitis, different hepatitis. So under infective hepatitis, right? तो उसमें भी पहला हम ये 5 साइड हेडिंग्स में हर वायरस को कवर करेंगे, एंड जो थोड़ा बहुत ज़्यादा होगा, लाइक इफ़ देयर इज़ सम मोर इन्फॉर्मेशन विल बी एक्सप्लेनिंग एंड विल बी discussing that in detail. Okay, so first is we'll be studying about the causative organism. कहीं भी हेपेटाइटिस ए रहा या बी रहा या सी रहा, सब में हम causative organism पहले पढ़ेंगे. देन उसके बाद मोड ऑफ ट्रांसमिशन, हाउ इज़ इट ट्रांसमिटेड. फीको ओरल रूट है, इंजेक्शन के थ्रू, इनहलेशन के थ्रू, या पेरेंट्रली, या कहीं वूंड के थ्रू. सो दैट कम्स अंडर मोड ऑफ ट्रांसमिशन. Then at last will be not at last, then comes in incubation period. Incubation period is the entry of the infective agent and symptoms develop हुए. So ये जो duration है, this duration is referred to as incubation period. And then we'll be seeing about the clinical manifestation, clinical features, अगर कोई specific है. Then at last how we diagnose them. Okay, let's start hepatitis A virus. So as I said, I'll be writing the side headings. So causative organism, mode of transmission and clinical findings. So causative organism over here is hepatitis A virus. Hepatitis A virus. Then what is the mode of transmission? Remember, the mode of transmission in hepatitis A virus is fecal-oral route. फीको ओरल रूट यानी इंजेक्शन के थ्रू होता है. इंजेक्शन ऑफ कंटामिनेटेड फूड एंड वाटर लीड्स टू हेपेटाइटिस ए. सो फीको ओरल रूट, एंड दिस इज़ द मोस्ट कॉमन, एंड इट कैन ऑल्सो बी ट्रांसमिटेड थ्रू पेरेंट्रल रूट, right? that is percutaneous or parenteral route, or and also sexually. Right. Then, what are the clinical findings? Clinical findings hepatitis के लिए सेम ही होंगे, like vague abdominal pain, nausea, vomiting, and splenomegaly, hepatic tenderness, that is pain on touch, right? So अब यहाँ पे clinical findings in hepatitis A is it is self-limiting condition, like it does not require intense treatment, so it subsides by itself, hence it is self-limiting condition. And then fulminant hepatitis, that is we have following type of hepatitis: acute, chronic, and fulminant. I'll be explaining you. So acute, that is if we see acute changes, acute inflammatory changes like neutrophils and all, if we don't see fibrosis, then this comes under acute. Then is chronic, and at last will be fulminant. So fulminant hepatitis is associated with it, but very rare, that is only in 0.1% fulminant cases में जाते हैं, and chronicity is not seen. This is very important. आपके पास like in hepatotropic viruses, there are only two viruses, that is hepatitis A virus and hepatitis E virus. A and E, ये दो होंगे जो chronic hepatitis को lead नहीं करते. They only lead to acute hepatitis, and in few cases they may lead to fulminant, but not chronic hepatitis, hence nil, right? A and E, self-limiting, fulminant, chronicity is nil या फिर none. Carrier state भी इसमें नहीं होगा. Remember, this is very important, high yielding point even for the MCQ based exams like NEXT and INI CET. Then prognosis for it is good, very good. Prognosis is good. Now, how will you diagnose hepatitis A? So, diagnosis is based on serology. Will detect antigen, hepatitis A antigen, hepatitis A virus antigen in stool, and antibodies to this antigen in the serum. That is antibody to hepatitis A virus in serum. This is the way how we diagnose it. So what are the important points in it? First is the main one. It is transmitted through fecal-oral route mainly, and in some cases it may get transmitted through parenteral route also. And the second important thing is it is self-limiting condition. It may rarely lead to fulminant hepatitis, and chronicity is not seen with hepatitis A virus, and carrier state is also not seen, and prognosis is good, and diagnosis is through this too. Now in this video I'll be discussing two small viruses because hepatitis B is very important, and I'll be discussing it in separate video that will be very important. So we'll be skipping B for this video. So now comes C, hepatitis C. As the name suggests, the causative organism will be hepatitis C virus. It will be hepatitis C virus. And then what will be the mode of transmission? Remember, I said fecal-oral route, that is mode of transmission through ingestion will be only seen in A and E, but not in C, B, C, D, right? In these three viruses, mode of transmission will be through parenteral route or sexual route. So it is most commonly seen in IV drug abusers. Remember, IV drug abusers में hepatitis C infection is very common, and then it can also be through blood products या फिर blood transfusion के through भी जा सकता है, and through sexual source. can also be transmitted. And remember, vertical transmission is also seen over here, that is mother to fetus transmission. एक तो होता है horizontal transmission person to person, एक होता है mother से fetus के through. This is called vertical transmission. Vertical transmission can also be seen in this. Now what will be the incubation period? Incubation period यहाँ पे होता है around 2 to 20 weeks. And then I forget to mention the incubation period of hepatitis A virus. The incubation period of hepatitis A virus will be 3 to 6 weeks. Will be 3 to 6 weeks. Okay, come back to hepatitis C. So incubation period is around 2 to 20 weeks. Then clinical findings. So what will be the clinical findings over here? As I said, even in this, fulminant hepatitis is seen only in 0.1% cases, and this can lead to chronic hepatitis. As I said, A and E will not lead to chronic hepatitis, but B, C and D will lead to chronic hepatitis. So chronicity is associated in this about 85%. 85% chronicity is seen in hepatitis C virus. And then what will be the diagnosis? Before going to the diagnosis, I should say here one point. Okay, hepatitis C virus is the vaccine for hepatitis C is not it's not developed, or I should say, or it is not effective. Why? Because hepatitis C virus का जो DNA है, not DNA, RNA जो है. So hepatitis C virus का जो RNA है, it shows many mutations. The genome of hepatitis C virus shows many mutations, due to which जब भी उसके खिलाफ antibody बनती है, it is not very effective because it goes on changing the genes, जिसकी वजह से effective antibodies उसके खिलाफ नहीं बन सकते. So this is one such important point. And diagnosis will be through HCV RNA, that is hepatitis C virus RNA, and HCA, that is hepatitis C A antibody, or I can say anti-HC hepatitis virus, or HCV antigen, anti-HCV antigen, right? Antibody against HCV antigen. So I guess this is much for this video. I'll be continuing hepatitis B virus in the next video. Wait, I have to mention one more point. Remember, all the hepatotropic viruses are RNA virus except hepatitis B virus. Hepatitis B virus will be DNA virus, which I'll be discussing in the next video. Thank you for watching this video.